Zach Maslany now making his way to the stage. Maslany in the black and white. 666 expect fireworks, ladies and gentlemen.
It's Zach from 10th Planet Bethlehem.
10th Planet Bethlehem.
Veritable dream team of killers.
Him and JM
Yes, sir.
holding down the fort at 10th Planet Bethlehem.
Great technique. He's
a beast. He's a savage.
excellent coaches, I have to say. Great guys, JM and Zach.
That's a beautiful.
Great guys, JM and Zach.
Veritable dream team of killers.
He's a beast. He's a savage.
It's Zach from 10th Planet Bethlehem.
10th Planet Bethlehem. That's 10th Planet Bethlehem. It's a beautiful.
Great technique. He's
It's 10th Planet Bethlehem.
Oh shit, we're live. Little bit of technical difficulties, but we got it. What up, everybody? Zach's Corner, episode 33. Took me like 15 minutes to look that up. I'm sitting here with the world's most famous blue belt, Preet. What up, dude?
What's up, everybody?
Yo, how do you say your last name? Preet?
Dhanjal.
Dhanjal. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Because I was fucking that up. So, you know what? We're just thinking of that. Like, saying people's names is hard as shit, but we're going to have to get someone for the finishers tournament to maybe do like the announcements or like call people out or something like that. And I'm trying to think of who we can even use.
Yeah.
Who's good at knowing people's names?
I mean, I would find someone ethnic that already has a crazy name because they're usually
That's
pretty
true,
good at
yeah.
finding out like how to pronunciate the names.
And we need
things like
someone. We need someone Spanish that can roll R's.
that. Yeah, right.
I can't do it. But if someone's gonna say like Rodriguez or something like that, or I'll have to look up some of the names and like see. There's not that many tough names on there, but still, like even like a guy like Nick Ronan. You know what I mean? I want to have that R just like a 7-minute R or like a 17-second R. That's what I want to hear. But yo, thanks for coming over, man.
Of course.
Yeah, Zach's Corner's been people are always like, get more guests. And I'm like, people will be like, yo, awesome podcast, sick podcast, bro. And then like the third one will be like, yo, get more guests. I'm like, all right. So, but it's not like really a guest. Zach, this has never really been like a guest show. It's mostly just like a, thing that I just wanted to throw up to help promote and keep it going while, we're going to get another finishers podcast in, but it's tough because everyone has different schedules. And then like when I get home at night, like it's, Ross and, Thor and the guys got to wake up early, and like Ross kind of has all the equipment for that and he edits that one. Yeah. My brother edits this one, but that one we had guests on and stuff, but there was 3 of us, usually, but it's just hard to get going. So I was like, shit, if I don't want to lose out on getting practice doing podcasts, so I figured out how to do it myself. So now this is like a really caveman setup here. Like it's just what is that thing called?
The blue microphone.
Yeah, the blue ball ice or whatever, or snowball, blue balls. Not blue balls, snowball ice. And it's just a mic. It picks up pretty much everything. Like when I play the music in the intros, like it comes up in there, and it's. Dude,
these mics are pretty good. This is what you usually see people like streaming video games and things like that. This is the type of mics that they use.
Oh, what to like talk into? Oh, nice. Yeah, it's just easy. It just literally hooks into the USB. Now we did it took us like 5 minutes to get it to work for some reason. But I think that was I think the mic was fine. I think that was the program that I may or may not have hacked. Someone else hacked it for me. But it's just easy to, I just sit in my office or right now we're on the kitchen table just recording a podcast. And it's not as cool like how Mike from Never Again has like the mics, and he's got the table, and it's like a really sick setup. And that's my goal one day, to have our own. Like right now Ross has one, but it's in his like studio setup. So
undisclosed location.
Yeah, undisclosed location. One day, I mean, that's, Ross Scherer Studios or whatever he calls it, RS Studios. I just made that up. But one day I want to have finisher studios. Like right now our back room has lights and like it's got the green screen. Quentin's been working on shit. But one day, dude, I always think about like, what if we rented like a townhouse in like downtown Bethlehem, and then we just had like upstairs, we had like a room for just podcasting. So we just had like a studio there. Mm-hmm. So really me and JM could go there during the day at any time and just flip the shit on and do it. That's a huge goal of mine. So I don't have to do it from my house. And then we could just, you could do whatever type of media shit there. Then I would also downstairs, check this one out. Here's another idea I'm contemplating, but it's tough. The downstairs I would have like an infrared sauna. right? Because they're not that expensive. And you can charge people, to come in and use the sauna, and then that kind of helps pay for the rent.
Yep.
So and then you could get like a regular sauna there too. And then also, look, any of the guys that are cutting weight at our school that have a fight coming up or something that need to use a sauna, they can just come in and throw us $10 or $15 or whatever. And the infrared sauna has so many benefits. Me and my wife actually did one. We just did an infrared sauna in a house in Emmaus. I forget what it's called. I was going to plug them, but oh well. But they have infrared sauna, and then the lady there also does massage, and then she also does like, they have a ton of different random shit there.
Yeah, like a home spa type thing.
Yeah, exactly. And I think we could definitely do something like that. Like we could have our own studio upstairs or whatever, and then you could have like the downstairs area sectioned off, like a little table or a little like podium for like signing people in. And then, hey, listen, like you could have someone working it, or, my wife could kind of work from there for a while, or like we could have just some young kid, a teenager or somebody like, that needs a job, work that front desk job for a while. And really, they don't have to do much. It's only open for a couple of hours, and that just helps us generate income to run the place. And then out of there, we got Quentin has a little, studio office where he can just film stuff, and we can keep the lights for pictures, and and it kind of takes that out of the dojo for us. I feel like, because then right now everything's all in one place. And it would be nice, but it's crammed. Yeah. Like, wait till we get the mats back there, dude. It's going to be stacked.
Yeah, that back room is the shit.
Yeah, the back room is dope. But, it's going to get even more packed. And, like, I want to put, like, a little area, like, some more seats back there. I want to clean it up. And then I also want to put in a pool table. No, I'm just kidding. We're going to have mats set up back there. But I also want to have, I want to get a reverse hyper and a teeter board, like one of those inversion tables.
Yeah, yep.
So it's going to be packed, but it's like a little
stretch machine.
Yeah, it's like a little stretch area, a little spot where we can like go back there and do stuff before class or after class or whatever. And then like the offices, like our computers and like whatever else that we have. And like I said, Quentin or you or whoever wants to set shit up, or like if anybody from the school wanted to do a podcast, you could pretty much rent space. And like, I don't need to have it all at once. We'll just work our way up. And then also we could sell CBDs out of there. You can, just hire what if you just hired a massage therapist to just work out of there? Hey, some massage therapist looking for a job. You have somebody else like, I don't know, like we could get like one of those, like Elle has the cryo machine out in Vegas where it just sprays on the knee or like whatever like that. We could just have a room for ice baths. Like we could just have basically a recovery place. And then I would have one room that has like chairs, like kind of how Dan had at the old, I don't know what the Igloo, they changed the name to Energy Wellness or something.
Yeah, I forget what it was.
Yeah, I got to talk to Dan. Let's figure out what the name of that is so we can plug it. But I would have a spot where we could just put those things on your legs and they just expand. You look like the Michelin Man. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I want to get one of those.
Yep, it's called Energy Wellness.
Oh, yeah, Energy Wellness. So how do they only have 2,000 followers, dude? But looks like they're doing marijuana. What the hell is that? Medical marijuana can be an effective alternative. No, duh. Come on. All right. Tell me. Pennsylvania. Yeah, it looks like their doctor does medical marijuana consultations, I guess, at Energy Wellness. So, like, I could do shit like that, too. You kidding me? Like, we could have a doctor working out of there and just throwing us a couple of bucks and, have a cool little media place, kind of like our own fantasy factory for shit. And then I could have other stuff there, too, just like I said, recovery. And then maybe, you find a guy that, like, like someone who does massage and also like went to school for like physical therapy and they want to just work out of that office if it's a big enough place,
Yep.
Or if they just have a room. Sometimes massage people just need a room there, and then they just cut us in a little bit. So I think that's something totally we could do. And down in downtown Bethlehem would be sick.
That'd be a sick location.
Yeah, kind of like in that
foot
area.
Traffic, all that stuff.
Yeah. And I think our place, if me and JM were banking dough, like with 2 schools or 3 schools, we could use that as like, we could afford to pay rent at a place that's maybe $2,000 extra a month. Like we could afford it, but it just, then there's all the utilities and all that stuff. So if there's a way we could have an office / podcast house / recovery area, and generate money, a little bit of money out of there, that would be huge.
The Finisher's Trap House.
Yeah, exactly. And then in the basement, we could like deal drugs and have a card games and like gambling and stuff like that.
There's gonna be a bouncer at the basement door.
Oh yeah, we'll just put Big Tony out there or something. He's Russian, and people act like they won't believe that he speaks English or anything. So yeah, that's a goal. That's huge. So you've been I'm looking at my like little notepad here, which it doesn't say this, but I was going to ask you. So you've been applying to jobs and stuff. You finished school and everything. Oh, so why don't we go back? Like, if you guys that don't know Preet, he started with us. I don't know how long ago.
About 2.5 years ago.
2.5 years.
Yep.
Blue belt. Helped his corner fighters. Like, goes to all the shows. Like, gets in the back all the time. So that's why I said you were the most famous, the world's most famous blue belt. Didn't you corner like somebody with Jim Miller or something? Weren't you in the corner?
Yeah. So when Brian, Dad, and Scott were on the same card, I forget what number Maverick it was, but I rode up with JM and I helped him corner Brian's fight, and I walked out for Dad's fight, but I didn't corner. I just sat in the back.
You were in the picture though. I saw you in the picture, and then like you're also at the Kasai when me and JM were in Japan, and we were watching Thor compete. Like it was so funny just seeing you in the back and seeing Lara there, and like when he tapped that, and Sid's like right on the corner. It's so funny. Just our whole crew is just like, I don't see a lot of other guys don't have like I'm really thankful for our crew, because a lot of guys don't have people like that are just like, get into it and they're like, fuck it, I'm gonna, go support the squad and like stay over places, and like, dude, you've been traveling with us to a bunch of different spots.
Yeah, I've been
New York City, freaking, dude, that guy's taken out his trash like 10 times. He's throwing out bodies. Sorry, I'm just watching people out the window, but no.
My first trip was out to Ithaca, New York for.
Oh, that's right. That was
first time I met Eddie.
Yeah, that was he like came in, gave you a hug and shit.
Yep.
Yeah, that was at that was the GGL. Shout out to Sam McCall or Michael or however you say his last name. He's the man, but dude, have it closer. Shout out to Chris Shagoli from Sogi Tournament, but have it closer.
Long Island is the worst drive.
I know, we got to go there again, dude. Long Island, I'd rather go to the fucking moon than Long Island, dude, because there's no direct route. It sucks, dude. I wish we were close to them, because they got some beasts up there, James and Steve and everybody. It's just blows because we can't get there that fast, So whatever, we just got to stay over or some shit like that. But also, too, GGL, upstate New York, have it closer. Killing me, dude. That was like a stupid
that was
trip.
a drive, too.
Yeah,
3.5 hours.
Yeah. Oh, man. Didn't we rent a van or something like that?
Yeah,
you drove, too.
I drove, and then you guys rent a van.
Yeah.
Grace rode with me because she didn't want to be in a van with like 50 other people.
Yeah, I know, yeah. Dude, Grace is hilarious. Shout out to Grace. She's competing in the finisher tournament coming up, which is going to be dope. I was just showing him all the matches and stuff, so it's going to be a packed night.
Stacked.
Yeah, there's a lot of good guys, but it's so many fucking people though. I feel bad because I gotta tell really good guys that they can't be in it because there's too many people, and they just gotta. But you know what? We're gonna have more events. We'll just gotta wait for the next one. So no disrespect to anybody I couldn't get on, but it's just like way too many matches, and I don't want to be there. We're already probably gonna be there till midnight cleaning up and shit like that. So it's gonna be a late night, but fuck it.
At least we don't have to drive like an hour and a half.
Exactly, because it's in Allentown, Pennsylvania. So like when we get done, like we'll have the truck out there, we'll load it up and drive home. And so what? It's a late night. Oh, you got to stay up late. Like, so what? Dude, you guys would be at home just, whacking off anyways. Like stay up late, hang out. You can get a room at the hotel if you want. I'll probably just try. I mean, it's really just 15 minutes from my house. So I'm just going to have a truck there to load up all the mats and,
rent like one of those rent-a-center trucks for like the day.
Exactly. So, and then maybe we'll just have like an after party somewhere. Like, maybe not. We'll probably just go fuck home, dude. You know what I mean? After parties are cool. So, ADCC's coming up, which is next weekend, and Thor is in ADCC, and they sent out a message. This cracks me up. They sent out a message saying that. You saw the message?
Yeah, I saw it.
It said they're giving free drinks to the fighters.
Yeah, it's like they're having an after party, and all competitors their drinks are paid for. I was like,
what?
They're balling this year.
Maybe they just think guys don't drink, but wrong. Like Thor could tank beers. Like some of those big dudes, like I'm sure Rustam Chiziev and who's that other dude? Who's the really big fat guy that no one can take down and never scores any points on him? Gabriel Sanchez or something. Whoever the huge guy is, I forget his name. Orlando Sanchez.
That's the one that looks like Cyborg?
Yeah, but fatter.
Yep.
Yeah, Orlando Sanchez, dude, that guy can probably drink 100 beers. it's going to be an expensive night. You know how many guys are going to be like, they're going to be like, hey, are you a competitor? I'm going to be like, yeah. Obviously, I compete, not at this event specifically. But, so yeah, that's going to be,
work.
Dude, ADCC is bowling.
Yeah.
They're throwing out so much dough, dude. It's going to be crazy.
And if that doesn't work, Thor can just slide you drinks on the side.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, dude, whatever. I'll buy drinks. I don't care. It's not going to leave a dang. You know what I mean? But still, thanks to Thor, man, for getting us out there. And I'm pumped up. Seth Daniels from Fight to Win is running this ADCC. So should be fucking, I mean, dude, you talk about stacked. You think the finishers is up and comers and some really established guys. But ADCC, I'm trying to explain to guys, ADCC is the best guys in the world, bar none. Like, that's it. That's the best guys in the world at submission grappling, And Thor got invited. So that just lets you know what type of level he's on. So, dude, yeah, it's going to be nuts, man. I don't know who's going to win. So many guys. I'm glad they don't like to do like second match. Like, they don't like to do not what do you mean? Like matchups where they already faced each other, like rematches.
Yeah.
Why could I not remember rematches, dude? My brain is fried.
Like a whole new bracket every time.
Yeah. So they want to do like if you faced so Thor faced Craig Jones at Kasai, so they're probably not going to have them go against each other again. Like first round, like at least it'll be like in the finals or semifinals or something like that. So that's good. And then Thor, so you guys know this, Thor's opening up. Can you look up what the Allentown website? I don't know. I could have did that too. Jamie, pull it up. What's the Allentown website? Is it 10P Allentown or 10th Planet Allentown?
Let's see.
I always forget. I pull my phone out too because I have no idea. I want to make sure that we get everybody in. And it's important.
10thplanetallentown.com.
10thplanetallentown.com. And then on Instagram, they are
10P Allentown.
10P Allentown. Yeah, if you just start adding that in, how many followers? 880?
Yeah, they're at
nice.
880
They're getting there. Thor needs to post more stuff, but he's been busy and stuff. Oh, my bad. That's not what I want to click on. 10P Allentown. Yeah, nice. He's doing good. I mean, he's got some stuff up, but the key is, guys, social media tip right now. The key is to gaining followers and stuff is obviously you got to be doing cool shit. And just posting mad times, though. You have to post a lot of shit, man. You got to just post mad stuff. Shout out to Rubber Guard Assassins. They just gave away our BJJ Fanatics DVD, too. This whole thing, everything I say is like a sales pitch. I feel like anymore. But that's how you make money, though. That's the fucked up thing. And, I'm trying to give away content for free. But they just gave away our DVD, and somebody won. Who won it? That's shout out their Instagram name. I think it was a woman. Jiu-Jitsu, or what do they say for the women's? Oh, here we go. Jesus Christ. What is that name?
That name is crazy. Aunt Sin My Gimme Kayla.
Okay. So it's forget it. Just forget it. Just look at my story or whatever. But anyways, or look at the Rubber Guard Assassins. Shout out to her. She is a jiu-jitsu player, Brazilian jiu-jitsu student, nurse, food. Maybe she's a purple belt. I don't know. She has a purple heart on her thing. But she won the Rubber Guard Assassins DVD BJJ Fanatics giveaway. And a lot of people put us in. And, dude, I got like 150 some followers off that shit, off our DVD giveaway, which is, man, that's really cool. Like, shout out to BJJ Fanatics, too, for letting us do it. I think we're going to go back and we're going to do another one on like half guard and stuff. So, and they said that our DVD sold really well. And man, that really excites me. So thank you everybody who bought that DVD. Fucking sick, dude. They're also sending me a flash drive with all the videos on it so we can put it on the TV at the school.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so people could just watch it and I'd be like, yo, buy this DVD. Eventually, I mean, maybe they can print a bunch for me for cheaper, but I'd love to get a bunch and then like do a deal where maybe you know what? That's why I brought this pen and paper out.
Have them have like a bundle deal. If you buy this many things, like you get this.
Yeah,
free.
I was gonna say like, yo, if you come in and sign up at the school during the month of December, or if you pay the year off or something like that, because we always do
like a holiday deal type thing.
Yeah, we always do like a 1-year payment too. For those of you guys who are running schools out there, I know a lot of people listen to this that run schools because they tell me. And if you go out there, do like have it set up. Like you could do a Thanksgiving one, like a Black Friday deal, where it's like sign up on Black Friday or whatever, and then around Christmas time every year we do a deal where it's like you can pay the whole year off, And yeah, you could pay the whole year off. I have everybody written down who paid off last year, so they have the opportunity. You know, I'll have Andrew hit them up and say, hey, do you guys want to pay the whole year off? Let me get that list. Pay the whole year off again. And at the time, now it's a little bit more for a full year because we raised the price at our school because we're kind of packed out. But now if you pay, but it used to be $1,000. Now it's like 1,400 or something like that. But it is a deal. If you got the scratch, man, you pay the whole year off, you just train. I know I'm not to blow up any people's spot, but I'm sure like Angelo's dad paid for his 2 kids, Sharon, Dave. Like there were a bunch of people who did it. And really it helps us out because we get like, 7 people do it. That's $7,000.
Yeah, right
you just
off the
get,
bat.
boom. Now you do lose monthly payments from those people, but that's when you just sign up more students. So really when people ask like how many students we have, it's really like 170 because there's probably like 15 people. I mean, I think 12 people did that deal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that was 12,000.
That's 12 G's right
12 G stacks, son. I took that money and he invested it. But no, I mean, that's what we're hoping for again. And, we're not doing anything wrong. Like those people, most of the people because it's like, oh, dude, we're getting cash. And you always feel like when you're running a martial arts business, I've always felt like, especially when I first started, like, oh, you're not supposed to be after making money. But why the fuck not, dude? Why can't I make money?
Yeah, it's a business.
Yeah, it is a business, and I want to have a successful business, but that doesn't mean I'm not a legit martial artist. I mean, dude, me and JM have been training for years, breaking our backs out here, son, being on the front lines. And, it's awesome. And a lot of people, didn't give us respect at first, but now they give us a lot of respect. And we got a lot of students and people want to work with us. And we just got to tighten up the bolts. And we're opening up more schools like Thor's School, Allentown opening up. Me and JM have a stake in that school, which is awesome. So we already got 10 people signed up for that shit. So it's not even open yet. The mats are coming next week, dude. Things are so busy. Like, it's awesome. Like, I'm ordering the mats are, we're about to finish up the payment for the mats for the tournament mats.
Yeah,
for
the tournament mats look sick.
Yeah, tournament mats are awesome. And that's an investment. It's like an $8,000 some investment. But you know what? We'll pay it off. Like, we have an investor for that too. And we're just going to pay that off monthly. And here comes the Prime bus. I didn't order anything on Prime, so it's probably not for us. But you guys ever see the Prime bus? You ever see that shit?
No, I've never seen it.
Did you see it go by?
Yeah, I just saw the little
It's
Sprinter
so
truck.
funny. Yeah, it's like a Sprinter truck. And I'm like, yo, the Prime bus. I wish the Prime bus, if they were smart, they'd also sell ice cream. You like go out there and like, yo, because now they deliver to your door, but they should just keep it in a truck. Like they show up in your area and honk the horn and you're like, oh shit, the Prime man. And you just come out and get some stuff. But I do have some UPS shit coming, so I'm looking for that UPS truck. But and then you get that 12 G stacks and then you can do whatever. I think this year me and Jam are going to buy a boat.
Nice.
No, I'm just kidding. We're not buying a boat.
Finishers on the sea, bro.
Yeah. Land, sea, and air. Now, we're not going to buy a boat. We'll probably just either reinvest it or maybe we'll open up another bit. Maybe we'll use that to stack for our, finishers' offices.
Yeah.
I think it would be so cool in the morning, wake up, take the dogs for a walk, come back. Like, I love chilling in my house, but I don't like being here kind of all day. Like today, I kind of had to be here a little bit. Like, I think I would get more, it's weird to say because I'd have to like travel to work, but I think I would be more productive and I would get more done. When I'm at home, like I'm doing stuff, like I'm randomly just chilling, sitting, like I'm going over here. Like, I think like if I had a place where like that was close to my house, obviously, I wake up in the morning, shoot down there, head to the office, turn the lights on, hang out a little bit, grab a coffee there, shoot out of there, go to the school, check up on everybody there, and then come home all in 3 hours. You know what I mean? Then another day I set up, and then I have office hours. Like, hey, if anybody wants to talk to me or if anybody needs to, ask questions or whatever, like I go in, I do emails from there, and then I come home. Like, I can always do stuff from home, but it's kind of like, I don't know. Like
It's like the same thing for school. Like when I was at campus at Penn State, like I would never be able to do work in my apartment because I just want to chill. I'd have like my Xbox there, or like my roommates are outside just hanging out. So like I would actually have to go out to like the actual campus, go find a building, do some work, or
exactly. Like I feel like just leaving, even if it was my own. It was like if I one day was balling up to where I had a house, and then on the side, like I had a garage, and then above the garage was my office.
Yep.
Then like that would be fine too, because I could just leave the comfort of my home to go to a place where it's like, okay, when I know I'm here, it's time to work.
Yep.
And I want to get my work done. So, and a lot of people like to go to coffee shops and stuff like that. To be honest with you, I don't like lugging my shit to a fucking coffee shop, dude. There's weirdos there.
Yeah, and all those
it's
people looking at you while you're trying to do something.
Exactly. And it's like I'm like spilling coffee on my shit, or someone's sitting down on my stuff, or like someone's farting next to me. It's like, dude, I'd rather be in a place where it's like our thing.
Yep.
You know, and then if it is another business, it's cool because it's like also my business. So I think that's a great idea. Yeah, so around Christmas time, have the flyer set up and then just share that on Instagram and, email it out. I'm like working on getting our email list and all that stuff together. Man, it's a lot of stuff, dude.
Yeah.
Like Thursday is my day off. Usually I don't go in. And, Thor does his ADCC training at 6, like he wrestles and stuff. And then JM teaches the first 2 classes, or Renee teaches at 4, JM teaches at 5. Thor wrestles at 6, 7 o'clock and 8 o'clock. Thor usually teaches. And I'm usually off. And I feel bad sometimes. Like I want to be there, but like I also need to take days off and get shit done. And then the days that I'm off, me and my wife usually go out to dinner. We spend Thursday nights together. And, the dogs get to see me at night a little bit because I'm usually gone because I got a weird schedule. I'm usually gone every night. And then also this weekend I'm home a little bit, but we do have some work we have to do in Allentown probably Saturday. And then the next Thursday we leave and I'm gone Thursday to Monday. So, I got to make sure the classes are covered and everything. And it's like, dude, believe me, I'm not complaining, but it's a lot of shit. It's a lot of shit to keep track of. And then like you're worrying about advertising. Then I just had to institute a rule. Let's pull up the rules. The blue belt rules. Let's see, or not blue belt rules.
MMA rules.
Yeah, I had to make some rules for the guys fighting. Like Gerald fought over the weekend, and he did awesome. He did really awesome. Okay, here we go. Yeah, he did awesome, but he gassed out in the second round, and that's happened to me before in a kickboxing fight. And I just, Gerald's a tough dude, and but everybody in MMA is tough, and he fought a huge guy, and the guy already had 1 knockout, and but you know what? Like in MMA, everybody's tough, but like, and this is not because of Gerald. This is mostly because of dudes at the school constantly asking me about fighting MMA. So here's some guidelines that I just came up with finally, that me and JM have. And one is you have to be a blue belt under us. So, and if you're a blue belt, that means you usually been training. Now this is a minimum. Like this is not like, oh, I hit the minimum, let's fight. This is like, okay, that's a minimum requirement is you got to be a blue belt, which usually means you've been training with us for around a year or so, year and a half, right? So that's not like a big requirement. That's consistently training. And there are some dudes that train at the school for a lot longer, but they're not consistent. They get hurt or work or whatever happens, and then it takes them a little bit longer to get their blue belt. And then you got to have at least 5 to 10 jiu-jitsu competitions under your belt. Like if you have 1, then that's not enough, dude. If you wrestle, okay. So the other thing is if you wrestled in college, that's a little bit different. Then you don't have to have the jiu-jitsu requirement, although I do think you should, because you got to get used to having subs thrown on you, right? Mm-hmm. Like what was it like the first time you competed? It's probably crazy, right?
Yeah, it was really nerve-wracking, but
yeah. And then you gas out, and then you know what I mean?
It's not like a regular roll.
Yeah, you need to have 2 to 3 kickboxing fights. You need to be able to stand in there and learn how to, and also too, just because you hit these requirements doesn't mean you're going to fight for us. This is just minimum requirements that I want to see you hit, and then we see how you do. Like if you do 5 to 10 jiu-jitsu competitions and your record's 3-14, then I don't know if MMA is going to be your thing, right? And then 2 to 3 kickboxing matches. If you do 2 kickboxing matches, you're 0-2, and you got KO'd one of them, you're not fighting. If you do 3 kickboxing matches and you go 0-3, but you were competitive the whole time, let's try to get a win under your belt. Let's try to get a win in a stand-up fight so we can like kind of see what it's like. Like I think, one of the problems that the guys have is like they can throw 1 or 2 punches, but if you can't take the guy down and you have to stand, now you're stuck in a situation where you have to box your way or kickbox your way, strike your way to safety and strike your way to getting your win back. If you're just like throwing bombs and shooting and missing, and you're eventually going to get finished. And 2-minute rounds aren't shit. If you're gassing out in 2-minute rounds, you got a lot of work to do, right? Then you need to be in kickboxing class with Mike and Joel 3 times a week. They teach Mondays at 6.
Yeah, 6. Wednesday, and Friday, or Monday and Wednesday
are flip flopped or something, right?
So Monday's at 6. Wednesday is at
7:30.
7:30. Yeah.
7:30, yeah, because our advanced class jiu-jitsu goes earlier. So 7:30, and then
Friday it's right after. It's at 7:30 as
yeah,
well,
yeah,
right
yeah.
after the
So
jiu-jitsu class.
listen, don't tell me like, oh well, it's Friday night, and I don't give a fuck. It's Friday night, dude. If you really need to hang out, or you're out trying to find, trying to chase girls, or if you're a girl and you're out there trying to chase guys, then listen, or vice versa. If you're a dude and you want to go out and chase dudes, nothing wrong with that. That's fine. But do all that shenanigans after you come in and train. You can't give me the excuse it's Friday night. My coach didn't give a flying fuck about what day it was. Guess what days we train? We train Monday mornings, or we trained every day during the week, and then I trained every night, and then we had MMA class, or fight class was Friday nights and Sunday mornings. And you want to know why? It was designed that way, so that way you couldn't go out drinking.
Yeah.
You could Friday if you wanted to after training, you know what I mean, and then get messed up, and then Saturday morning you might not. You might not be training, but usually you train at your school. But then Saturday night, you ain't going out drinking because you got to be up at Sunday morning, 9 o'clock running sprints.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, things are different back in the day. And then we do have Tuesdays and Thursday. Well, Thursday, it's not on the schedule anymore, but we do have a Tuesday MMA class, and then we're going to have a Thursday MMA class, right? So really, you should be working. You should be at the school every single night. You should be in striking class and beginner fundamentals. You should be in MMA class on Tuesdays and then Thursdays when it comes back. You should be in Wednesday and Friday Muay Thai class learning how to fucking kick. Dude, you got to learn how to kick and punch and learn how to block kicks and learn how to knee and learn how to... Where else are you learning that? If you're not learning it in any other class, then you need to be there. And like private lessons stuff are all good, man, but you got to be in class just like everybody else. When I grew up, you were in no MMA fighter is above class. And there are guys that think they are, where they're just going to come and stretch out in the back, not do any drills. You're playing yourself, and that's why you're not getting to the next level. And that's one of the reasons why, is because you're not drilling. Like I'm a black belt in jiu-jitsu. When I go out to class at Eddie, I don't just sit there on the side and whack off. I drill whatever the fuck he's teaching. You know what I mean? Because he knows better than me. He's supposed to be my coach. You know what I mean? And not that he knows better than you, but whatever the technique is, that's also a thing that I'm doing too. I'm not above any technique. Like I'll drill arm bars, I'll drill whatever, as straight ankle locks, it doesn't matter. Every technique can be drilled and honed in and made better. I might be a black belt, but I'm a black belt in coaching and a black belt in like probably a bunch of moves. Like I feel like I do a lot of different things in my grappling. I'm not just set in stone in one thing. But there are guys that got their black belt because they're a black belt in one thing, but they're not very good at other things. I'm trying to be good at everything. I want to get, like, I might have a black belt arm triangle. I might have like a black belt, rubber guard, or you might have like a black belt heel hook, but you don't have a black belt rear naked choke.
Yeah.
You don't have a black belt guillotine. And I want to get a black belt in all of the moves, in every move. I want to be a black belt in escapes. You know what I mean? Like some guys are like certain. I want to be like kind of everything. And, I want to teach all my guys everything, and then they figure it out from there. You figure it out on your own. But you got to be in those classes, dude. You got to be in those classes. If you want to fight MMA for us, dude, you got to be in those classes. And then you're going to be in Tuesday and Thursday, Phil's MMA. And if you want to take one night off and you don't want to do like a hard MMA session, or like even just look, because really Phil's not even giving you a hard MMA session. He's just giving you drills. And then you could come on a Tuesday and do drills, skip Thursday, drill in Thor's class, skip the MMA class, like just do drills, jiu-jitsu, and then come on a Sunday morning and just work with them. Phil's got a lot of knowledge, and the guys, they're going to show you stuff. And that doesn't even, now that's all that shit. That doesn't even go for, was there anything else on that list that we put? I forgot. But that doesn't even, finish.
So you also got to go to pure.
Oh, and then once a week, you got to figure out how to either go to another school and train with guys and get to know another team, and like be like an outcast sort of, and have guys wanting to like give you a hard rounds. So like I would suggest, my closest friends that do MMA, I would either send you to pure mixed martial arts, get rounds in, because they got a cage. You want to go there and get a cage, and then you gotta pay those dudes. You know what I mean? Then you gotta, or go to Miller Bros and then have Phil take you up there and go to Miller Bros and learn how to fight in a cage there. And then after like a year of doing that consistently, then we'll talk about fighting. You know what I mean? Because right now guys just I don't want to. First of all, it's our name, it's our place. If you don't like it, fight somewhere else. But regardless of that, it's just what I'm seeing. I think it's just smart. And then, dude, in addition to all that, you have to do your sprints every night. You have to do your strength and conditioning. So the way I did it, dude, I trained every day, twice a day. Technique and live rounds. And then every night I would run or 3 times a week we would run fucking sprints. Dude, I trained harder for kickboxing fights than these guys trained for MMA fights. We got the kickboxers, dude. I'd be in there kickboxing with Reggie every day, not hitting each other hard, just learning. And that's where guys are where guys are making a mistake. Sure, you have to do sparring and like hard wrestling, but dude, like, I don't know. Like I wanted to make these rules and not to spite anybody, and it's not for guys that fought for us and lost or anything like that. It's just I'm trying to set a standard where I think you will be best suited to fight an MMA fight. Not like, oh man, he might do okay. I don't even know what the guy does. Like, well, let's get him in. If he's in working in my fundamentals class and he's learning the basics of jiu-jitsu, like, you're not ready to fight MMA yet, man. These guys have a lot of experience. And even why would you want to go into it not having experience? So.
Yeah, getting punched in the face sucks.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. Like, you don't want to do that, dude. You want to have the most experience, man. I feel like it'll just help guys out more doing that. So
it's like, look at Scott when he was fighting.
Yeah.
Every day he was doing everything, jiu-jitsu, kickboxing.
Yeah, it's hard to have a job. If you have a full-time job, man, you got to work around. You got to figure out a schedule, man. You got to give me your schedule. Like, I'm not just going to let it be a free-for-all anymore. Like, dudes have to figure shit out. So, yeah. So anyways, that's that. What else is going on? ADCC, Finishers 10. If anyone wants to do the Finishers Open, sign up for that shit. We're on Smooth Comp. Trying to think after that. I'm like trying to do
got a
one
bunch of
thing
people competing in that Sogi tournament.
Oh yeah, the Sogi tournament, JM versus Jordan Holy. That's going to be a sick match.
Andrew Jones just got a match too.
Yep, Andrew Jones. Isn't someone else in it too?
I believe so. Good check.
There's a lot of matches coming up, man. Finishers, Enterprises. I can't even keep up. Oh, shout out to Heads Glass. You don't even follow them? You don't follow a lot of people, dude. Fuck following people. Yeah, JM. Go down a little bit. Andrew Jones.
We got some people from
Montreal guys.
Montreal.
Online, dude's a beast. Yeah, stacked out, dude. He's stacked out.
Is Renee going? No, Renee's in Rise going against the other guy. Okay.
Nice. Awesome, man. It's going to be pumped. It looks like there's going to be a lot of good matches. Dude, I love jiu-jitsu, man. I can't wait to get these new mats in and just do more stuff. And, let Renee wants to run like a super fight series. So we'll probably have that going eventually.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know, man. We can really do whatever we want. Like, my combat jiu-jitsu, I'm not going to let that die. We're still going to keep that going. It's just taking time, guys. It's taking time. Oh, also too, you know what I wanted to mention? Check out shopfinishers.com. Like, that's our site, dude. We just put up a whole slew of new stuff. I always joke around about this, like, because a lot of people, and the reason why I bring it, again, I feel like I'm constant, every other thing is just I'm promoting or like trying to sell some shit, but it's really cool. Like, if you go now, hold on, click on, I think I fixed it, but view all products, or no, wait. All products. Before it wasn't showing all products. So my boy Adam D'Amelio was like, bro, you can't see all of them. So there's so much shit on there now. Like, you can order, there's sweatpants, shirts, hats, beanies, crew necks, all the different gears that we have, like kids shirts, like the pyramid shirts are up there. Some of the rash guards are up there. Some of the Chick Stick Finisher shirt, 10 Planet Mini Goons. Like, now it's showing everything. Keep going. Coffee mugs, finishers t-shirts. I said sweatpants. But a lot of guys are asking me about this. Yeah, we got beach towels, flip-flops, 10 Planet Miami swag. Now let's see if this one has does it have it? Yeah, Allentown. Those are sold out pretty much. You can only get those at the school now. We got shorts. No, I don't think keep going. There's the bucket. Okay, yeah, it does have. There's the bucket hat. The champion hoodie. Damn, dude, I want that champion hoodie. Finisher sub only. There's the pyramid. There's a can. There's a Christmas stocking.
That's awesome.
So, like, all that stuff, like, some of it, it's crazy. Like, it's a lot to keep track of, but we make a good amount of money off it. Some of the stuff they just print from they just print from, my dog's just snoring. They just print from the site that I don't even know where it comes from, and they ship it out. So like you got to get Shopify, and then it links to everything else. My boy Omar was asking me about it. So get that shit. Like even Mike from Never Again Radio, he's got like check out, that's a podcast we sponsor, a local podcast as Nazareth, PA, Never Again Radio. But check out that. I think they should do it too, because then like, yeah, you can before it was like you can't control the quality of the shirt, but you can though. You can on Shopify. You can pick like American Apparel. That's why that one Allentown hoodie is a Champion hoodie.
Yeah,
that one is sick. It's like
Champion
$60.
Hoodies are awesome.
Yeah, exactly. Champions is like Champion like coming back big time.
I mean, yeah, they've been like, it's becoming really popular. You see it now. They have the big logos with the huge C's on the clothing now.
It's like really getting out there. Like it's like, remember Echo back in the day?
Yeah, Echo Unlimited. The baggy pants.
Dude, I wore Echo, man. I had a lot of Echo
suits.
shorts. Me and my cousin Matt, who was on the last podcast episode, dude, we rock Echo all the time. Yeah. And now there's even an Action Bronson line where he's like, I think your bitch still wears Echo. Right? Doesn't he say that?
Yeah, every G Unit cover from like the past 20 years has Echo all over it.
Yeah, they had G Unit. But I had G Unit sneakers too. I had the originals. And then they made the song about it too, which was sick. But what were you looking up? Never Again?
No, I was looking up. You got the Zach Corner podcast T-shirt.
Oh yeah, was that on there?
I don't know. I was looking for it.
Let me see. Yeah, because sometimes like
it wasn't on the shop finishers.
It wasn't?
No.
Yeah. See, that's what I mean. Like I'm figuring this shit out myself. So like it's not like someone's coaching me on this. And the reason why it works is because I put in more work than most people. I just stay up late. I've been actually, to tell you the truth, I've been going to bed a lot earlier than I used to. You know, my wife has influenced the shit out of me. And, you know, it's better. I used to think, I'll just stay up later and get more done. But here's the mind fuck for you on that one, is when you stay up later, nothing happens. You don't do anything. You just end up chilling.
Yeah.
You know, like we were just talking about, like I end up just chilling and like, you know, I'm like up late. I'll have a beer or something like that. And I'm like, I don't need a beer right now. I should have just went to bed. Yeah, I didn't really get anything done. Yeah, it's like I really didn't get anything done. But sometimes, here we go. This is why. Because see how it's not, I think it needs to be available.
Everywhere.
I think so. And then I need to figure out too also how to get Amazon set up. But, I know. Oh yeah, so maybe I needed to do that. I need to add it to all products. Who was that, Merlizo? What's she doing?
She's walking around. She's just drinking water.
Oh, nice. And then she's going back to lay down. Ziggy's already passed out. Aww. I'm gonna take the one away with the box. See how it has like a box on it?
Yeah, the box logo, Zach's.
I like box logo. But he was like, why do you want the box on it? I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, it looks pretty dope without the box on there. Just have the logo still in there.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna trash this one. Guys, Shopify, like, look at all this shit. Like, you could go on there and, like, you can, like, even, I don't know what you guys sell, but if you wanted to sell something, you know, if you like, own a plumbing business, if you own whatever business you have, you should have a Shopify where you can just create stuff. Merch. Yeah, it's literally like I can create these things and just...
It's not like it takes like 4 weeks to get to you too.
Yeah, some of the stuff comes really quick. And then these, you can just create it and it makes it, you know? See, like this one right here. Is this available? I'm probably going to have to go through, there's got to be a way to bulk edit these, but like I'm going to have to go through these and make sure, look, manage. See, this shirt should be available on everywhere.
Yeah.
Come on.
But that was listed on the website when I was looking at it.
Yeah, because it's in the collections.
Okay.
It's in the collections. So, but, nice. What I need to be able to do is go to like there's more products and stuff, but I gotta be. Did I save it? Available on 3. Collect. Nice, yeah. I gotta be able to just go through this and like keep looking through stuff and like keep messing with it, and then eventually you get better with it. But like, dude, like literally, there's how many items is there? There's a bunch of items. Some of the rash guards we're selling, like you know, we have Bryce. From Bryce Kinslow. He's one of our guys. He's a blue belt now, and he owns Shark Face Apparel, and he has like a thing where he can make shirts. So he'll just bust out shirts and hoodies and stuff, some of the stuff. And then some of the shit prints through Printful or Printify, And then some of the stuff, like we don't even see it. It just gets printed. Like my cousin Matt, he picked up 3 hoodies today.
Yeah.
And like that he ordered. I let him use the sample order last time. This time I got to use it because I'm buying Christmas presents.
Yeah.
And I still got to buy. I still have to pay for it though. I don't get it for free.
Yep.
Like I still paid for it. But JM doesn't even have a lot of the shit. Like there's a bunch of stuff we got to.
Just got that OD green rash guard. Can't wait to
you got
rock
that one. That one's at the thing. See, like, who got this right here? Oh, Matt Cook. Look, he bought the champion hoodie.
Nice.
Yeah, in an XL. Let's do that champion. It looks cool, man.
Oh, we got finishers on the back.
Does it? Oh, yeah.
So.
Where, how did I see that? Oh, yeah, it says finishers. Dude, I forgot that.
That's awesome.
See, I made that in like 2 seconds, and then that sold for $58. Now, I didn't make the whole $58, but they take a decent thing off it. They take like a little bit of a percentage off because they take the printing, and they just probably have like a machine in like Zimbabwe somewhere.
Yeah, that it just runs through. Just put a picture in there.
Yeah. So yeah, that's another internet thing, and I'm working on you ever go to Pliables?
Yeah.
Do you put your phone number in the thing?
Yeah, I do.
This is another one I'm doing, right? So you know how you get those automatic texts from businesses?
Yep.
That's what I'm working on now. And then I'm looking, this one's called Easy Text, and it looks like, I don't know, from the
they
looks
just send
of it,
you like promos and everything like that.
Yeah, look at all the ones that they work with.
Okay.
Like Lowe's, Rita's, Domino's. So what'll happen is like, I want to get like another pad, or not a pad, but like an iPad or like another. It doesn't even have to be, because Pliables doesn't have an iPad. They have the thing that they charge you on.
Yeah.
And then there's a thing next to it, and they're like, oh, put in your information, your phone number for deals and everything. And then really, I can, like, for instance, there's no kids class next Thursday. So then I could just hit everybody with the text.
Yep.
Everybody gets that text, Yeah. So.
Yeah, I think they run off the Square Reader too.
Square Reader, yeah, we use that too. So, but like, I guess that's what I think this is, right?
Yeah, something like that. You just put phone numbers in, it sends out a mass text.
Yeah, it
mass
works.
alerts, things like that.
Yeah, like, so you can alert people, or you can send people like promos, or like, hey, like, but this is mostly for people who train at the school, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll be able to, we'll be able to stay on top of people. Look, reach thousands of contacts at once with mass alerts and notifications. Texting is easy way to get the word out quickly. Exactly. And that's why we'd be doing it. Nice. And then like sales, like this one says, texting doesn't end when customers make a purchase, follow up with a product. Oh, so like if someone makes a purchase from our shop, they'll get a text about
they can
like
track it.
Yeah, the tracking and shit. Yep. Like, exactly. That's, dude, next level. See what I'm saying, dude? Because I stay up late, dog. You don't have enough gas in the tank with me. Or whatever. You know what he says.
Don't have enough gas in the tank to stay with me.
Boy!
You thought you had a friend, boy?
Yeah, that's a good one. I think and that's true, man. You gotta fill up the tank, dude. You can't just be going mad slow. You gotta just, what is this?
I think that's the difference between you and like you, JM, and Thor and everybody and all these other guys is you're constantly posting. I see something like every 2 minutes updated from all the pages. Yeah, there's mad pages. There's, and then there's 2 of us, and now Thor. Like, I got to show a lot of the guys how to like really get on top of the social media game. But listen, like, I showed Gabe a bunch of stuff, and we didn't even do an ad for Gabe, and he had like 20 some people signed up. Yeah. Before he even opened. Yeah, like before he even went down there. Yeah. I was talking to him like the last day up here. He's like, yeah, I already got a lot of people signed up. Yeah, let's pull up the Zen Planner. Remember, I've been a couple of podcasts ago, I've been talking about Zen Planner. Not this one. This is mine. Zen Planner is awesome. It's really easy to use too. Andrew taught me how to use it in like 2 minutes. Yeah, it's signing people up. There's like a couple things you can do that really fuck shit up, but yeah, look. So this is how much he has coming in right now. He's got 10 people signed up, and let me just make sure. Remember, okay, yeah, all their auto pays are off. So yeah, the Allentown's already got 10 people signed up. Nice. We're doing an insane deal over there, man. So I think next week before ADCC, and then we come back. Yeah, we're eventually going to be going to Mexico and shit, but we're going to be. Here comes another weird white van. There's so many white vans rolling through here. Like the Prime bus, I trust anyone from the Prime bus, but if you're just in a plain white van delivering packages. It's a little weird. It's a little weird. They're a little sketch. Like, I might just swing off the top ropes and come at somebody. I'm just delivering a package.
But yeah, I think we're gonna go and really get. We're gonna go over there. Me and Andrew are gonna go over and start promoting more. Like we haven't even really got into promotions over there. We've only been promoting to like Easton. We went to the Easton Veg Fest. Like we've been putting stuff out there for that. So, oh look at this! Another girl just came in for the 105. Dude, we might have 16 105ers.
That'd be sick.
Damn, dude, we're going. This is gonna go. This is gonna go all night. Yeah, it's gonna go all night. But so what, dude? So we can't stay up late and do jiu-jitsu. I think the first couple of matches are gonna go pretty quick. The 6-minute ones. You know, we're just gonna whoever's like running the actual matches is gonna be like. Are you gonna be around for that, right?
Yeah.
Maybe you want to be. Do you want to be in charge of the? I'll have it all written out. But like me and you could just, I'll be running. You know how I am. I'm always running around doing shit. But like you could be in charge of like, you know, just there'll be like 2 warm up areas, and then you could just be in charge. Ready, just be like, yo, you're up next. You're on deck, whatever. And then what I'm gonna get is, I'm gonna get some music that hopefully YouTube won't flag. Like I'm gonna get some like music that I can put that we can have play on. You know, play from a DJ
like
or
during
play
breaks
on
or something.
Yeah, during breaks, and then while people are coming out, and I'll just have one person sitting on the boombox, just turning it up and down the whole time. Actually, whoever does the microphone might be able to do it.
Yeah.
And listen, you don't have to dress up in a suit or anything like that. You could just be on the side and just be like, okay, next up we got. You know, Grace Gondrum versus
blah, blah, blah.
Danielle Kelly. Yeah, who knows? But like another girl signing up for the 105, they just keep trickling in. 185 is closed and the super fights are closed. There's too many done. But like there are maybe like 8 confirmed for the look, she's delivering packages, dude. Weird.
Damn.
It's weird. But
go run the truck real quick, see what they got.
Yeah, let's hit that truck, son. Like the friggin' what was that one movie where they hit the truck? I don't know.
I have no idea.
What was that one where they no. That's when he was stealing stuff. He was going into the truck. And the guy would go in and deliver stuff, and he would go in there and change his
delivery addresses.
Yeah. He would go in there and change shit or steal stuff or look at envelopes. And I forget what movie that was. I watched a couple of. You know what I watched last night? I watched Free Solo. You ever see that?
No, I haven't.
Dude, watch that. It scares me. The guy climbs a thing that was hard for 2 other really good climbers. He climbs it with no ropes. He just straight up climbs it. Dude, it took him 3 hours, dude. I would have been shitting. I don't know how the guy's in that good of shape. He was living in a van and shit. It was nuts, dude. Go watch Free Solo. That's a good one for you to watch. And there was a show. It was like a crime. You guys know I love true crime documentaries. And I was watching a new one. It was about like a rapist that was running around. And it was these 2 women were like cops. And there were 2 different women. They were like there were 2 different like personalities, and they had to work together from different places in Colorado to try to find this rapist, and they eventually found him. So that was a good show. I forget what the name of that was called, but that was on Netflix. And
Netflix got some good ones.
Yeah, they got some good shit. What else? I think that's about it, man. Anything else you want to get off? I mean, it's kind of what I do. I just throw on and promote everything.
Yeah. I've just been chilling, finishing my last semester at school. Going to be done in December.
Oh, nice. So you're done in December. Okay, cool. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. But you're finishing from home or what?
Yeah. So I finished my major. All the major requirements. I finished up at University Park, and I picked up a cybersecurity minor that I could finish here at the Lehigh Valley campus. So
nice.
That's what I'm finishing up over here.
Dude, awesome, man. Yeah, we got a lot of guys that are either in high school, going to college, or guys that are in college, and then they kind of travel back and forth from college and home. And sometimes we have the guys when they're home, and sometimes we have the guys when they're at college. So, and it's cool, man. We meet a lot of people. It sucks like having people come and go all the time, but that's the nature of the biz. And we always have the people that are going to live around here and, that are working, trying to make a living out of jiu-jitsu. But man, that's a fucking hard living to do. But some guys, they were working at restaurants or doing shit, and they're just like, you know what? I see Zach and JM doing it. Let me jump on the train. And it is a smart train to jump on, because this train is going to the Scrooge McDuck, fucking huge thing full of money, hopefully. And you know what? I realized, not just that I want money, and I'm sure with your job, you want to make bank too.
Yeah.
And it is cool. I don't think there's anything bad with wanting to have nice stuff and wanting to make your life. And that's really what I keep doing. With the more money I make, I just keep making my life easier. Like, I make sure bills are paid off. I make sure I have a car that gets me back and forth to work. And now I have a nice car. And then I make sure I have like I need a thing that, I do a lot of hard things. Like I put myself through shit that I feel like I don't need to put myself through with jiu-jitsu, and going hard and competing and having that mindset makes me get scared a little bit, and it makes me work hard. And I want to work hard and I want to have nice things. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And
no, not at all.
And I think the more money that I make, the more that I can expand our business and to make myself even more money, but then also to provide for my family and for the guys that are also been living and breathing with me every day on the mat, seeing them more than I see my family, and seeing guys like John and Laura maybe one day start a family and have a school, and John be able to quit his job, and Quinn be able to work for the school full time. Tom quit his job; he's doing jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, he just quit his thing.
So I got him hired. So and then I got Renee. He's done with college and he's just doing jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
And we're trying. Zach Edwards is fucking. You know what I mean? So some guys are never going to quit because they have another job. Like Grace, for instance. I have a feeling that Grace is going to end up going to Lehigh to college, which is awesome. And she's still going to wrestle and stuff like that, which I think she needs for ADCC and for Pan Ams and stuff. And but I don't think Grace is going to make a living out of jiu-jitsu and wrestling. I think she does it because she loves it. Yeah. But she's so goddamn smart and computers and stuff like that she's going to make money doing a regular job and also be the best jiu-jitsu player of all time. That's what I told her mom. I was like, listen, she can do both. Yeah, she can be the smartest. One of the smartest people and have a really successful career and be the best of all time. I really
she's
think
a genius.
Yeah, she's so smart, dude. And then she learns shit quicker. Like how I have to teach a guy or I have to practice a move 100 fucking times. She don't got to do that. She does put into practice, but she's always constantly learning. She listens to everybody. I tell her what to do. She does it. You know what I mean? She believes in her coaches and she believes in herself. And she just goes out there like a robot and destroys people. So really excited to see her. Yeah, you're wearing a shirt right now. I can't wait to see her go out there and do her next thing, man. Yeah, I think it's, we got a lot of stuff to look forward to, man. You're applying for jobs and it's really cool for me to see guys who start out with us and then eventually kind of grow up, even though I didn't know you from you were 12, like how I've known some of the guys. But I meet you when you're in
18.
18, coming out of high school, going into college. Then I see people graduating college or young Will, working, going to high school. I would pick Will up, take him and Z over to school. And then Will all of a sudden gets through high school, finishes, goes through tech school, gets a job, comes out, works, gets his own place, realizes he fucking hates the job, gets rid of his place, quits, goes into Army, comes back to training, and then he goes, hey, when I get out of the Army, I think I'm going to try fighting and, competing for a while just because I always wanted to do it. And then, and then after that, I think I'm going to, maybe try my hand at doing martial arts as a living. And listen, Will's good with kids. He helped me out with the kids class. I was paying him for a while. So, it's just really awesome to see him grow up. Same thing with Big Chris. Grow up, graduate high school. He says, fuck college, goes into the Army. Now he's fucking huge and a beast. And, he's going to get a job. And I don't know what he's up to now. Maybe he's waiting for the Allentown school to open. I got to hit him up. It's awesome. And I see Danny, just, was training with us, got his blue belt, kickboxing, jiu-jitsu. I don't think he was ever thinking about fighting. He did the Wim Hof seminar and everything. Yeah. And then he had to quit training for a while because he opened up his own. Let's give him a plug real quick because my mom actually is going to be using him. Let's find his thing. And then
Danny Strom.
Yeah, Danny Strom. He can't train right now because he's too busy, right? But he'll be back. He just really doesn't want to put out payments or anything because look, there's Alejandro too. You got to follow Alejandro. You might have to go in. I think it's called Dan the Plumber Man. Search this. And then we got electricians, we got plumbers. Plumber Man Dan.
Yep, there it is.
Boom. All right, so nice. It is plumber_man_Dan. So if you live in the Lehigh Valley area and you listen to this and you're like, dude, I need a plumber. My shit's fucked, dude. My fucking pipes are blowing out my ass. I don't know what to do. Then call this guy, right? You got to call Dan Plumber Man Dan. And no need to fear, Dan is here. I'm a licensed insured plumber in the Lehigh Valley. When you're in time of need, call or text plumbermandan.com. And shit like that, really, I love seeing that because dudes set straight up. They're like, I'm inspired by you. Fuck it, I'm starting my own shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, that's really awesome. Or it's not even just starting your own business. Could just be like, you guys are nuts. I see how much hard work you put in. Fuck it, I'm starting my own, whatever you want to start. So, yeah, just really awesome, man. Just really cool to see. Thanks for coming down and doing this. Let me just check my notes on my phone real quick and then see what I'm going to get into here. Oh, Cherryville Photography. Shout out to them, too. That's another one. They're sponsoring the finishers.
Deanna's the man.
Yeah, Deanna's the man.
I'm working with her actually in 2 weeks. I'm helping her out with photos at a wedding. So,
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, the husband and wife sign up at the school. He's a detective. She is a full-time wedding photographer. She got poked in the eye. She's wearing an eye patch, but she's a fucking champ, dude. They both went out and competed at Grappling Industries. Yeah. He subbed 2 people. She won a match, right?
Yeah, she won 1 match.
Yeah, so, like, it's crazy. Dude, they're awesome. Like, I just saw her mom's, like, commenting on our thing, please be careful.
Yep.
But they're just repping it. And she gave us $200 for the finishers tournament. So, it's like people like that, man, like local business and stuff, dude. I'll ride or die for local businesses, man, because, and this one, they're out of New Jersey, wedding photographer, Cherryville, just like it sounds, photography. If you can't figure out how to spell that, Yakuta. But they got 14.2K followers. They got more than us. A New Jersey wedding photographer. So if you're looking for a photographer for weddings, hit her up. She's got the link tree going, Deanna Seipel. And I'm gonna be posting her thing up on my gram today. So man, I just love shit like that, man. It really like gets me fired up to do more stuff, and whatever. If I lose, Danny can't train right now, that don't matter. He's still my boy. Yeah. He's one of my blue belts, but he's out there trying to fucking make his life, and he'll be back. And if he's not, no matter what, guess what? He's my plumber from now on, just like Mike Henninger's my accountant, and Nick Bassington's my lawyer, you know what I mean? And Deanna's my wedding photographer, even though I'm not married, but when we renew our vows, whatever. So I'll leave you guys with this. Preet, thank you, my man, for coming through.
Of course.
But I heard something on, I think it was Joe Rogan. It might have been, but a guy said, I don't even remember who said it, but he said, when you do push-ups, it makes you tired. When I do push-ups, it makes me stronger, right? So just remember that, motherfuckers. All right, peace, guys.
Peace.
Thanks for listening, and thanks to our sponsor, Fuji Sports. If you guys don't know about Fuji, they've been in business in the Jiu Jitsu, judo, martial arts business since the beginning of time. And they're our current sponsor. They sponsor Thora, they sponsor Grace, and they sponsor Finishers Enterprises. So if you've never checked out Fuji before, go to fujisports.com. They got all types of gear, gi, no gi, judo. They got lifestyle stuff. They got hoodies. They got stuff to clean the mats. And they also work great with BJJ Fanatics, which we actually have a DVD out right now. So if you go to bjjfanatics.com, search 10 Planet Jiu-Jitsu or search Zach Maslany, JM Holland, and the 10 Planet Fundamentals come up. And you can buy a DVD and watch us teach some moves. So shout out to Fuji. Also, not to mention, if you're looking for mats and you want to make your school look great and you want to take your squad to the next level, then why are you training on puzzle mats, dog? Chew doing. Get those Fuji mats. Holler your boy. I'll hook you up with the right people and we'll get you all set up. So whether you're looking for gear, mats, DVDs, moves, we got you covered. Fujisports.com, bjjfanatics.com. Shout out to your boy. This podcast is also brought to you guys by shopfinishers.com. That's pretty much where you can get all of our gear. You can get our Cruise Combat custom rash guards, the red one, Fire Red, the North Carolina Blue, or you can get the OD Green. We're about to drop some new shirts. That's your home for Finisher TV stuff. You can actually buy tickets on there to the Finishers 10. If you want, you can get, I'm going to be releasing a bucket hat real soon, but we got some top designers, M85 Designs, Mike Mons. We got Sharkface Apparel, my boy Bryce throwing their stuff up. You can get 10P Allentown stuff. You can get 10P Miami stuff. You can get stickers. You can get 10P Miami flip-flops. We're going to be selling everything. So always check out shopfinishers.com. And that has all your needs. You can link to it from our website too. If you go to finishersmma.com, you can just click on shop right there and get all the swag that you need. So shopfinishers.com. Jaboy!
Are you interested in starting your own podcast but have no idea what to do? Maybe you already have the equipment you think you'll need, but don't have the time or resources to produce the podcast yourself. Whether you're in the market for a producer to take over an existing show, or you want to start a whole new podcast, PRM Podcast Productions is for you. We do everything from helping you get your show started to editing, producing, uploading, managing, promoting, and much more. We offer various plans and levels of editing, as well as many additional options to choose from. We also offer voiceover and transcription services and can supply male, female, or kids voices for ads, promos, intros, outros, and more. If you want to know more or see our other shows we've produced, go to prmpodcastproductions.com or click on the link in the show notes. Anyone referred to us from Zach's Corner Podcast or from Finishers MMA will receive a 10% discount.